Hi, this is Jordan, and in this video I'm going to show you how to find a great image and optimize that image for a blog or an event with the latest update that Jive provided, so you can have a beautiful banner up at the top of your event or blog. So Pixabay is a great site. There's lots of other wonderful sites out there, but I'm just going to scroll through here. And the great thing about this is it's beautiful stock art, but it doesn't look like the old school stock art that looks really cheesy. I'm going to use this picture of the mountains. Now, one thing to keep in mind, actually, I'm going to go back and look at some of these other pictures, is when you have a banner image in a blog or an event, it will look similar to what you're seeing right here. Whereas some of the image might get cut off. Anything above here or anything below here is going to get cut off. So when you look at an image, make sure that you find something where the center, like if I were to get this image and I were to crop it at 1280 by 400, which are the dimensions we're going after, I probably am not going to, I may not be able to get that image completely in the cropped image that I would like to ultimately have at the top of my screen. So something like this I like because it's a long picture, and so I'm going to be able to get all of those mountains in there, or a good portion of them. So find a picture that you like that goes along with the feel or the message of your blog or event. And in this case, I'm using these beautiful mountains. Notice that they are free for commercial use and no attributions required, so I can feel confident and comfortable putting this at the top of my blog post. I'm going to use the large dimension size of 1920 by 1271, even though what I'm really looking for is a 1280 by 400. I just want to show you some different options if I were to choose a larger image. I'm going to download this larger image. Now it is saved to my computer, and I'll go over to a different app that you can access on the web. It's free. I prefer to use an open source app that's very similar to Photoshop, but it's free. It's called GIMP, and I'm very comfortable with that and Photoshop, but something like this could be great for someone that doesn't have access to those or doesn't want to learn a new software. So it's photor.com, fotor.com/features/crop, and then you click Get Started. And then you will find that image that we just downloaded from the web. And it does take a little bit of time to load, so hopefully your internet connection is fast. I'm going to open from my computer, and sometimes this takes some time for me. Oh, there it is. Okay, so what we're going to do is pull in this image that has a width of 1920 pixels, and then you can actually see the interface back here. There's a crop tool on the left, and we're going to use that crop tool to crop our image. Pretty self-explanatory. One of the things that you'll notice as well is, okay, so let's go over to the crop image tool, and we're doing a freeform crop, and we want this to be 1280 by 400. Now that's kind of small. I was hoping to get a little bit more of this image in here. Now I could get by with something like this, and that could be beautiful. Maybe I want it a little bit wider and to catch more of those mountains. So I can keep these proportions. Basically, I'm locking in that 1280 by 400 ratio, and now I can get kind of a larger image and maybe snag some more of those mountains. Okay. Another thing to keep in mind as you're thinking about blogs and events is I really like this tool because it shows you what is the center of this image. And in Jive, it allows you to show an image, the top of an image, the bottom of an image, or the center of an image. So if I were showing the top of the image, I might want to grab the image and make it look like this. If I was grabbing the bottom of the image, I might capture more sky and show something like this. But if I want to center the image, I might grab something like this. And that tells me that a majority of these mountains are going to be the focal point of that banner image when I upload this into Jive. So I think I'm going to settle with that. You can always play with it and find what works best for you. I'm just going to, I don't know if you want to do a JPEG or a PNG. I always say things as a PNG, but maybe looks like a JPEG is going to be a lot smaller. So actually, maybe I'll go with a JPEG. PNGs are great if you want an image that has some transparency. Oh, actually, I forgot to do the cropping. So once you're done selecting the image that you would like, then make sure that you apply and you have your cropped image. Then click the Save button right here. And got this beautiful image now, 110 kilobytes. That's awesome. I'll save it to my computer. I'm just going to leave it in my Downloads folder, and we'll call it Blog Banner. Mountains JPEG. All right, and you can't see the rest of my screen as I was typing in a file name and saving it. All right, so now it's trying to sell me some stuff, and that's great. Maybe you'll want to look into that. But now all I need to do is go back into my blog, and you'll see an option to upload an image right about here with the new layout of blogs and events, and you'll upload your image and center it, and that is all. So hopefully this was helpful for you.